settle
Hope I'm
tuloy.
I hope I'm live by now. Live, I don't know about you. Well, yeah, yeah, I'm live.
Give me a second, give me a second, give me a second.
You have to start
Yeah,
the
yeah, I know 700 lifers. 3, 2, 1, Ekers live work. Ekers live.
Ja, die raakte. Eerst Braak,
Yep.
drop je volume like small, small. Oh yeah. Your volume is too high,
Okay,
bro.
give me a second.
Volume small.
Ik het chat enabled with as well for you.
Nah, everything is sharp. Everything is sharp. Everything is sharp. Everything is good by me. I don't know about you.
Aku mag-set uit voor my chat
Pero
hier
look at
ook.
my mic.
Alright. Ja, dan my chat gou hier ook.
Bored. Okay, three people are watching the stream. You. Okay, let's go. Putting we can't stream. Okay, this is the agenda for the day. Are you watching my stream, bro? My broer.
En dan my dashboard ook.
Huh? You must tell me when I have to start, no?
Ja, ek watch jou stream.
Okay, sharp. You must tell me when I have to start. Hoe is die volume daar? Van my kant af.
Wat doen fout tegen.
Wat sê jy?
So ek watch op jou stream. Dan net vir iets kyk hier. Fix my brothers is sleeping.
Yo. What did you say? G. Are you ready?
Who is ready, bro? I open.
Okay, sharp.
Start. Welcome, guys.
Welcome to the stream. The stream. Bruh, I'm not even live.
Welcome
Oh,
back
no,
to
no.
my stream. Welcome.
Oh, is it because you're hosting, eh?
Welcome back to another one, another banger, another woo, 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 banger. Um,
Is it because you're hosting?
me on this collaboration we have, yeah, yeah, we're on the mic.
Oh my god, this is so weird, bro.
Not
Hmm? Welcome to the stream
live on Twitch
chat.
yet. Ah, it's fine. Don't worry.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Yeah, my thing
But
is hosting.
my
Hosting itself. Don't worry. Future streams we're gonna be better. We're gonna be better, guys. We're gonna
yeah, I hope so, bro.
be better.
But let's start, bro. Are you
Is your
ready?
thing is your thing freezing there?
No, mine is sharp. Mine is 100. How, can we start? Nigga.
Oh, mine is. Me, I.
Bruh, can we start? Where's this guy, bruh? G. My brother. Can you hear me now? Bruh, I can't hear you. Volume. I can't hear you, nigga. G. Ah, this nigga's Wi-Fi is bad, though. Bruh, I can't hear you. Oh my god, that nigga is disconnecting. G to the G. I can't hear you, my nigga. What the fuck? Okay, he's back. It's gonna be a long night, I guess. Mr. G. Yo, can you hear me now?
Are you back
Yo,
in it?
bruh, I couldn't hear you for like 3 minutes, bruh. Can you hear me now? Ah, this guy. Yeah.
Now I can hear you.
Okay.
Finally.
Yes, bruh. You know how many?
Now I can
I was
finally
sitting
hear
here
you.
for. Do you watch the
I was
stream?
wondering what's going on because I was like wondering, what's going on?
But do you watch the stream?
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
watching the
what's.
stream now.
Okay, sharp. Can we start at least?
Yeah, we can start. You can start. You can start. You can see I'm on the stream. On the stream, watching us on the stream as well. But
Okay, sharp. Let's start because. Ish, ish. So,
all right, yeah, let's start. Let's start. Let's start.
are you reading it?
Um,
Because my reading is bad, bruh.
yeah, let me read it. Okay,
Okay,
so
sharp.
this is the penthouse fire case. Um, yeah, so this is the first case dossier that we are gonna read. So it's the report from there's a report from the Dubai police. So it's the
Mhm.
CID case file from the Dubai police. So the victims that we have in this case is Alexander um, Kane. He's 39 years old. He's a CEO and a founder, and he has, I think it's a business. I think it's Kane Digital Holdings, something like that. And then the time he died was on the 10th of March 2026.
Mhm. This nigga died like a few months ago.
1:30 a.m. So 1 o'clock in the morning, half 1 in the morning, and 2:15 a.m. Yeah, hey, he died this year. The location that he died in, the location that he died in is the penthouse suite. This is on the floor 92 and um, tower in Dubai, Marina, the the UAE. And then cause of death is uh, uh, lung, what? Prior to fire set post mortem to destroy evidence. Oh, so the fire destroyed the evidence, and yet ligature strangulation. Doing
Okay, say. Are you done?
lead investigator. Wait, I still have lead investigator. Lead investigator will say is Captain Rashid Al Maktoum, Dubai Police CID Major Crimes, and then the classification is homicide and arson, open case. But hereby lead detective, we should say, we should say
Our names, ne?
Sabenji, Sabenji and Kyrox with the lead
Nah,
investigators.
let's let's
But
leave
yeah,
it for
let's
now like this.
yeah, we must put our names there. Okay, so yeah, you can go. Yeah, you can put your just go there by meet the suspects.
Okay, sharp. Next. suspects. Should we read all of this, bro?
Yeah, let's go to meet the suspect.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
you
we can read all of it, but we'll just find out. Like, yeah, I'll read.
is is this the names?
But I'll paraphrase.
Okay, sharp.
All right. So lead suspects is Sergei Volkov, Dr. Priya Mekta, Oliver Beckwood, Leila Kane, Tyreek Alfait, Mika Johansson. All right.
So all
I'm
of
just
them
gonna
are like
read through it so that
CEOs
we
and
know what
shit.
it is. Or must we? Can you press on it?
Nah, I don't want to read all this stuff, bro.
Yeah,
You want to read all the stuff?
yeah, they're the suspects. But let me just see quickly. Now I'm just gonna go through it. I'm just gonna go through it fast.
Okay, sharp.
Okay. So Volkov is 48 years old. Preya is 30 years old. Black Oliver Black is 42. Linda Kane is 34.
Mhm.
Tyreek is 45, and Mika is 28. Mika is his ex specialist for 6 years. Tyreek is his chairman and CEO. And
Where
then
are you now?
Linda, or not Linda, Layla. Oh, Linda. Linda, please. Linda, his wife,
Oh, he's married.
the one with the diamond thingy on it. Yeah, Linda is his wife. She's Yeah, she's the store management. Then Oliver Black is the British hedge funder. So he gives the money. So like he funds the stuff. And then Freya is the chief financial officer, and Volkov is the Russian investor.
Can I read to the? Can you go? Can I
Yeah,
read
let's
the
go
full
to the
story?
story. The story I can read. The story is not that long.
How do you know it's not long? It's push long, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna read.
Okay, you are the summary guy. Read for us, my guy.
Arigato gozaimasu. Yeah, go to the read the full story so I can just see it there.
I am at the full
Okay.
story.
All right. Go to the top. So at the top it is uh, Dubai
Me.
builds its towers to the sky.
I am here, bro.
Yeah, Dubai builds its towers to the sky. The Obsidian Tower, it's 9 stories, black glass, raising steel, and exclusive rental address world. Penthouses occurring to 92 floor and purchased in 2024, 78 million by Alexander Kane. I think that's him. I
That's
think
the
it's
guy
him.
that died, man.
All right. His wife, yeah, the guy that died. And then Kane was the youngest millionaire in the Middle East tech scene. Okay, so this is what happened. So listen, let's sit through and listen to what it is because it's going to help us when we need to solve the mystery.
Okay,
Okay,
sharp. I'm listening.
so on the night of the 10th March, or on the night 10th March 2026 this year,
Sharp.
in the beginning of the year, I don't know why he wants to die in the beginning of the year, but who are we to say, you know? Uh, I mean, why is he dying? Like, I mean, why? Um, 10 March, and then Alexander Krill hosted a private party. You see, that's the problem. The problem is they want to host private parties, and they think nothing's going to happen at a private party. But you want to host private parties for who? But all right. hosted a private
It's
party
more
in
like a
his
Diddy
penthouse
party.
for a small group of associates. Yeah, like why? And look at the time, like the time that he hosted the party was 3 a.m. in the morning. It says
Yeah, that
his
was
penthouse was for a small group of associates and investors. Why 3 o'clock in the morning? Like what are you doing 3 o'clock in the morning? You're supposed to be sleeping. Like, am I wrong or what? I'm not
not
wrong.
wrong, my guy.
Um,
That was a Diddy party.
they were getting it down. Um, the penthouse was engulfed in flames. All right. Dubai's of civil defense responded within 7 minutes. Okay, so you must take notes on this. Né? It was engulfed in flames by 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock in the morning, it was engulfed by flames. Flames, yo, flames. Engulfed in flames. And then the police took 7 minutes to get there. So those are notes that you have to put down there, just
I
for
don't
us
have a
to
notebook,
double
bro.
check. 7 minutes, but the fire. No, no, I'm taking notes down, bro. Taking notes down. Don't
Cause
worry. I
you're a
have it.
dude,
I
bro.
got
It's
you here
not.
on my side.
I'm just a guy who's a guy.
It's a good cop, bad cop. You're the good cop. I'm the bad cop.
Sharp.
Yeah, the good cop doesn't do anything. It's just there. It's like, hey, I'm here to help you, and me, I'm there. Die now. No, not die now. Sorry. Rest in peace, Alexis Kane. Rest in peace, my granny. Got hit by a bazooka. Uh, where was I? Where was I? Concentrated in the master bedroom. Okay, the fire was in the master bedroom. It was five. The police took 7 minutes to get there, and yeah. So then the adjacent area had already done catastrophic damage. Kane's body was recovered from the master bedroom, badly burned, and the initial assumption was tragic. Tragic. It was a tragic accident. Oh, what's going on my reading? Um, all right, and then a candle, a cigarette, and a faulty electrical connection. How are you a billionaire and you don't and you have a faulty electric connection? How did you get that right? You're a billionaire. You had a faulty electric connection. You tell me you can't fix it.
It happens in life, bro.
Tell me, chat. You're telling me you can't fix it. That's the biggest lie ever. And then it says the autopsy destroyed that assumption. Dr. Fatima, chief forensic pathologist in Dubai Forensic Medicine or Medication, what the hell, found that Kane's cause of death was not fire but ligature strangulation.
Oh, swallow too much. They
You know
killed him
what
by
that means?
strangling him.
Yeah, they strangled him. But you know what that means? Diddy party strangulation. You know what that means?
Mm-hmm. Some good shit going
Hmm.
down.
Diddy. Diddy. And then they wanted to burn all the evidence in the apartment so that they don't know what happened there. Diddy party at 3 a.m. Hmm. That's crazy. But yeah, all right. And then it says a thin cord of wire had been wrapped around his neck and tightened with a significant force to fracture the hyoid bone and compress the chorial cort what carotid arteries. Your arteritis. That's crazy. Um, death was according. Like death was occurred within 3 to 4 minutes. Critically, the carbon monoxide levels in Kane's blood were near zero, meaning he was not breathing when the fire started. He was dead before the first flame was lit.
Mm.
Yeah.
I got it. I got it in my notes.
So basically, but yeah, but like basically, he's so basically the culprits for that day was his associates and his investors. If you had to check about it, because it was only those two people or those people in the room with him was his small group of associates and then his investors. Those were the only ones that were in the room with him. But then why would they want to kill him? Because I mean, like he's the one that's paying them. So why would you want to kill him?
I will see how the story
Like,
goes.
like, but yeah. Where was I? When the flame was lit. Okay. Now it's the I think it's the third paragraph.
The fire.
First, second,
The
third. It's the
fire.
fourth. Yeah, the fourth paragraph. Yeah. Okay. The fire itself was arson. Accelerant analysis identified isopropyl alcohol, rubbing alcohol, poured across the master bedroom carpet and bedding. Multiple bottles of the substance, readily available from the apartment or the penthouse bathroom supply, had been emptied and ignited. Um, the fire was designed to destroy forensic evidence, DNA, fibers, fingerprints, anything that could be identified by or could be the killer's identity. Um, it succeeded partially. The master bedroom was gutted. However, the penthouse fire suppression system activated in the living area and hallway, limiting the fire's spread and preserving the evidence in other parts of the suite. Oh, at least the sprinklers work. At least the sprinklers work. Kane Digital Holdings, his company, had been the darling of the darling of cryptocurrency world from 2021 to 2024. Kane, I don't know if it's Kane or Kine. Is
It's
it Kine or Kane? How do you say? How are you saying it?
Kane.
Kine or Kane?
Kane.
It sounds like Kine. But let's go with Kane.
Kane.
Kane had positioned himself as a visionary, building decapitalized finance platforms, launching a proprietary token, the KDC coin, and attracting institutional investors with promises of annual returns exceeding 40%. At its peak, KDC coin traded at $847. Okay. By March 2026, it traded at $12. The collapse was not a market correction, it was the beginning of what regulators were calling the largest cryptocurrency fraud in the Middle Eastern history. So he was in fraud. He was he was a fraud.
Yeah, he was a
He was
scam.
he was a Jacob. He
Zuma.
was a Jacob Zuma, and he was a Gupta. Yeah, he was a Gupta brother. He was a Gupta brother. Like I mean, damn son. Alright, and then it says in January 2026, the Dubai Financial Services Authorities. Wait, where am I now? Where's this thing now? Oh, here's it. The Dubai. Services Authority (DFSA) opened a formal investigation into Kane Digital Holdings. Their preliminary findings were devastating. The KDC coin's value had been artificially inflated through wash trading, which means the company is buying and selling its own tokens to create fake value. And then the investors found funds had been uh, accumulated, coming, coming lead, coming late, coming lead, coming, coming lead. Is it coming lead or coming later? Coming lead.
However you want to say
With
it, brother.
Kane's personal accounts. Um, and approximately 3.2 billion in customers' assets. So basically stealing people's money and then is refunding them and then stealing their money again.
Yeah,
And then makes he made I think this guy deserves to die.
nah, nigga.
I think he
This
deserves
this
to die.
guy is just a hustler like all of us. Too. He's just smart at it. That's all I can say.
I think he deserves to die. Yeah, but he hustled the customers though. Because like 3.2 billion, that's crazy. 3.2 billion. The things I can do with 3.2 billion is crazy.
Me, if I have
But yeah, let's
3.2
see.
billion, I will change my name, address. Yo, you'll never find me again.
Changing everything, every single thing, changing it.
I'm I'm turning
Going
to
there,
Michael
starting
Jackson.
me, I'll change everything. I'll start a new life. I'll buy a house
I will turn
in the
into Michael
woods.
Jackson.
uh, yeah, I know, but okay, where was I?
You still was there by the 3 point.
Uncounted or 3.2 billion in customer assets were uncounted. For Kane was facing charges that could result in decades of imprisonment in UAE, a justification not known for a leniency in financial fraud cases. Okay, so he was a fraud.
Mm-hmm.
Had a boy, had a boy, don't be a fraud. All right, the party. Okay, the party on uh, March 9, 10 was all was the party on March 9, 10 was by all accountants not a celebration. Um, accounts, not accountants, accounts. Kain had gathered six people. Okay, so that's a note that you need to put down. Six people were gathered, the investors, the partners, and the associates. So there was like
Mm.
six people. So if it's six people, then it means two of them were investors, two of them were partners, and two of them were associates. If it
Yep.
makes sense, because like, or it can be three of them were investors, one of one of them was a partner, and the one was associate. But either way, it's the same thing. Um, in several guests, in what several guests later described as a final meeting rather than a rather than party, or it was a final meeting for him because he died after that. Um, Kane was drinking heavily, ulterior, uh, alternating, ulterior alternating between aggressive confidence and visible despair. Multiple guests reported that he made cryptic statements throughout the evening about the end and what happens when the music stops.
What what does that mean?
What is, yeah, like, you can't tell me it was suicide. He couldn't kill himself.
Cause
So I
you talk
like so
about
far reading this thing now. Exactly, but then as we're reading this now, what do you think it is? Do you think it's suicide, or do you think it's like maybe what do you think it is? Because I think maybe it's I don't know. Okay, I don't know as yet, but it sounded like it's suicide. But it sounds like he knows who killed him, or who knows who was gonna kill him.
I don't think it's suicide, man. I don't think it's suicide at all.
I also don't think it's suicide. I think for me, I think he knew who was gonna kill him. He knew that the person that's gonna kill him or that wants to take over his place or whatever is in the room with him, and then he knows that person that that was gonna kill him or whatever knows how to do it, and the fact that he was there that day shows that he was ready to do it, you know.
I don't even
But
think
I
that
mean, like, why
nigga
would you want
dead.
to die? Why would you invite people to die?
I don't even think that nigga dead though.
Excuse me, you were saying?
I don't even think that nigga
Yeah,
dead.
yeah, no, but I mean, like, I wouldn't do the same thing. I wouldn't like. He's the one that called the party in the first place. If you had to think about it, he's then the one that called the party.
Mm.
Like, he's the one that said, "Let's have this party. Let's go to this party." Now he wants to tell. Now he's going on about, yeah, this and this and this. But he's the one that called the party. You can't be you can't be angry at the party if you call the party. You call the people to get to the party. Now you're angry or not angry. Now you're dead. So I don't know.
Let's just
But
move
yeah,
on and see what
let's just
happens,
do this.
man.
Uh, the party begins at 9 p.m. and by 1 a.m. The party began at 9 p.m. and by 1 a.m. So those are the two dates.
Mm.
The two dates, the two times. The social element had dissolved into a series of tense private conversations. Okay? Mm, private conversations.
I'm
That's
telling
crazy.
you.
Um, the, the Diddy party. Diddy party. Why is it private? Having private conversations here. Um, the penthouse layout is uh, critical to understanding the crime. The 92nd floor encompassed approximately 15,000 square feet, a grand entry foyer with private elevators, a living room with floor to the ceiling windows overlooking the marina, a dining room, a chef's kitchen, a home office, a media room, three guest bedrooms, a suite, a master suite, or is it suite or suite, whatever. A master
Sweet.
suite was at the far end of the penthouse, separated from the living areas by the long corridor. The side had its own bathroom, or the suite had its own bathroom, walk-in closet, private terrace. The elevator was the only way up and down from the 92nd floor. No stairwell access above the 90th floor. The penthouse occurred or occupied floors 91 to 92 as a duplex with a internal staircase.
I
Yar,
feel like it's. I feel like it's his
this guy is
ex-wife because she only have like
yeah,
access
makes
to
sense.
that.
Makes sense. I also think it's no, but then also it can't be her because she wasn't invited.
But she's
Because the
one
thing
of
is,
the
if she was
suspects.
invited, then it would have been a.
Isn't she one of the suspects?
Exactly, yeah, she's one of the suspects. I'm thinking now. She was one of the suspects. Maybe she was there, or maybe they just they're just questioning her because she's his ex-wife. Maybe there's a ulterior motive
Oh, she set him
why
up with
she
somebody
would want him
else.
dead. Exactly. Something like that. So like that's what I think also. But I mean like you have a penthouse layout which is 15,000 square feet. Imagine 15,000 square feet, bruh. What are you gonna do with 15,000 square feet
And
of just rooms,
he's not married.
offices, media, and he's not married?
Mm.
Oh, party all night. We
Okay, sharp.
partying
Let's
for
move
days.
on.
Approximately 10 a.m., Kane announced he was going to lie down and walked to the master suite. The remaining guests, 6 people, were spread across the living room and home office between 1 a.m. and 2:15 a.m. So quarter past two, when the fire alarm triggered. Each of the 6 people had periods where movement were unaccounted for. Wait, six had periods where movement were unaccounted for. So all 6 of them they went somewhere, but no one accounted them from where they went to. Okay.
Mm.
The corridor leading to the master suite had no cameras. That's stupid, but okay.
Mm.
Kane valued his privacy obsessively and had specifically included the bedroom corridor from the penthouse security system. That's dumb. Now you're dead. Like, you wouldn't have found. Or like, no, we're gonna find who killed this guy.
We
Um,
have to.
the elevator lock. Yeah, we have to, because, like, I mean, he's dumb enough to not put security guards or security cameras. Now we must solve his mystery. Who does he think he is? But okay,
He's a fucking
let's solve
billionaire.
this thing. The ele Cause yeah, you mind you, ne, you're a billionaire, ne, but you won't put cameras in to protect you. What if he was robbed in his place? What if he was robbed in his place and they went through to that place? How is he gonna know who robbed him? But you're a billionaire.
I think
Yeah,
only him and his ex-wife knew
but where
about
was
that
I?
extra 2 rooms.
Which makes sense why you're saying his ex-wife was like, yeah, maybe his ex-wife did have something to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because if she is the only one that knew about it, like if she's the only one that knew about why he's what you call it, why his thing is like doesn't have like security cameras or anything, then maybe she has something to do with something as well. Okay, let's look at this. The elevator log shows no one left or entered the penthouse between 11 p.m. and 2:28 a.m. when the firefighters arrived. The killer was one of the 6 people at the party. They strangled Kane in his bedroom, set a fire to cover the evidence, and returned to the living area of the penthouse where they waited for the other guests until the smoke alarm triggered at 2:15 a.m. And everyone was evacuated. Okay,
Okay.
all right, okay. So the investigation identified the 6 suspects. This was the Sergei Volkov, 48, Um, the DC collapsed had cost him a fortune, and his associates in Moscow were or determined or did what determining answers. He lost 18, so he basically lost $800 or $800 million at stake. So that's a lot. And repayment. Volkov had been heard threatening Kane earlier in the evening. In Russia, men who steal like you disappear.
Yo. Ah, Sergi, Volkswagen. My tickets
Sergi, is
are
that you? Is that you, my friend? Is that you
ah,
saying people in Russia, if men steal, they disappear?
yeah.
Sergi. Hey, Sergi. Aye. And he's 48 years old. He wants to talk like he's 20 something. All right. All right. Let's see what let's see what prayer says. Prayer says, or prayer was Kane's chief financial officer. This person is responsible for the financial structures that were now being investigated as fraudulent. She had been um, what?
Cooperating.
Cooperating secretly, cooperating secretly with the DFSSA, providing documents and testimonies in exchange for immunity. Ah,
Hey,
so
hey.
she's been taking information and
She's a
giving out
snitch.
information so that snitch. So prayer. So this one will make them. Volkov
Snitch. That,
is a yeah. Volkov is
it's
the one who
threatening
says they wants
people.
people to disappear.
Mm,
Uh, Prayer is the one that's giving out. She's the snitch,
yeah,
basically.
information.
Basically the snitch.
Yes.
Okay, so then if Kane disappeared or discovered her cooperation, the consequences would have been severe. Kane had connections with Dubai that could make life very difficult for whistleblower. Whistleblower is like current. Whistleblower is just a nice word for snitch, but yeah. Uh,
I get it.
okay, so prayers snitch, crazy.
Mm, she's the one.
Okay, Oliver Black. Let's see what he's doing. Oliver invested $250 million of his client's money. Oliver
They
Black is my
scammed him.
favorite
Oliver.
character.
They scammed Oliver though.
Nah, he stole all their money. Imagine I'm stealing. He's Jacob. So Oliver is actually Jacob Zuma. That's Oliver. Like I mean, $250 million of his clients, he took their money and invested it in BDC coin based on Kane's personal assurance.
Yeah, but then Kane stole
Kane
it.
played him, and he's so dumb.
Then Kane took everything.
Yeah, Kane stole it.
Mm,
Yeah, no, but then he said because here it says the collapse had triggered 250 million in his clients' lawsuits against Blackwood's fund. Uh,
mm,
yeah, because I think the KDC coin collapsed. So,
mm.
but it wasn't even a real thing to begin with because they were making their
Because
own.
Daman stole the money, so he acted like it
But
collapsed.
yeah, and
It was a pyramid scheme.
exactly. Okay,
Gotcha, my nigga.
exactly. It does. It goes up and then it doesn't get down.
Mm,
Um, what do I want to say? His career. What his career, his reputation, and his personal fortune were all at risk. Blackwood had been aggressively confronting Kane throughout the evening, demanding the return of invested funds.
funds. But I will do the same, bruh.
Yeah, here's your favorite one, my brah. It's your favorite character of this thing is.
Now this guy, I don't think he's a bad guy.
You
I don't
confront
think
him.
I will confront him obviously because it's my client's money though, and now I have lawsuits against me.
Also, it's the money.
What is it?
Exactly. I would also confront him. I think that's what all of us will do. All of us will confront him. But like, I mean, he's not. I don't think Oliver Black is one of them. I think the first two falling under my thing, especially Volkov. Volkov is saying, "Men who steal like you disappear." Volkov.
Mm. He's the one who's smart.
Volkov had the ulterior motive. He had
He snitched himself
ulterior motive.
almost. That guy snitched himself almost. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
I understand. Who's that guy? Confront him. Understand him 100%. Because
Oliver Black.
yeah,
All right, and then who's this? Lay, Layla Kane. So it was Alexander's wife. Why did you say ex-wife? It's his wife. Their marriage. Okay, but oh no, it's his ex-wife. It's his ex-wife. You're right. Sorry, my friend. Sorry.
I'm telling you, they're exes, bro.
Because yeah, it's his wife. His ex-wife. Their marriage have been deteriorating for the 2 years, and Linda had consult, uh, consulted divorce attorneys in London. Under UAE law, divorce proceedings could entitle Layla to a significant portion of Kane's assets. Ah, I know it's she killed him. She killed him. She killed him. The things women do to you, she killed him.
I will see. We'll see now. Now,
She killed him. Lock her up now. I mean, like,
like what? What do you mean, bro? Mr. G, I think Mr. G is gone again. Because now he's he's not responding anymore. Mr. G. Mr. G is gone, bro. What the fuck? Look at him. He's freezing. Oh nah. Oh nah. Mr. G is freezing. Oh nah, Mr. G. Mr. G. Mr. G. You are reading so well. Mr. G, don't leave me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Come on, Mr. G. Fuck it. Mr. G. Mr. G. Ah. gonna solve the case now. We have to solve the case now. Otherwise, we must solve the case tomorrow. I guess we have to solve the case tomorrow. I guess so. I don't think Mr. G is still alive. Mr. G is still alive. Let me cough. Mr. G is still alive. Mr. G is not alive. Mr. G is not live anymore. I think his Wi-Fi went sent.
Delaying 2 seconds. We are on, bro. We are on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Yeah, no save on the reg lifers. 3, 2, because life work. Yeah, because live.
Mr. G is disappointing me, though. Mr. G is disappointing me. Now we can't solve the case, though. But chat, we're gonna see tomorrow. We're gonna solve this case tomorrow. I know Mr. G was, I don't know, something is disconnecting by Mr. G. Yo, what was that? Something is wrong with Mr. G. So tomorrow we're gonna solve the case. We have all the information. We're gonna solve that case properly, so we can handle some business. You understand?